I saw a pretty funny question on Twitter the other day. Can fat guys have aura? There were a bunch of answers from a bunch of people featuring some of the most iconic chunky dudes in recent media. You know, Tony from The Sopranos, George from Young Sheldon, the Kingpin, and even Shrek.
Oh, hello there!
And they're not wrong, but going through that thread, my mind couldn't help but travel to one character. One massive guy with the aura of 1,000. Yes, I'm talking about none other than Taro Sakamoto from the manga Sakamoto Days. And you're all about to see why. What's up, anime fans and manga readers? Welcome back to the channel for another entry in our You Should Probably Watch series. From the intro, I'm sure you could already tell what the focus of this video is going to be. Sakamoto Days, the smash hit shonen manga series that makes waves with basically every new chapter for its amazing action, hilarious gags, and engaging characters. Yes, it's another manga that hasn't gotten an anime adaptation yet, so this technically falls under You Should Probably Read, but that's alright. The name of the channel is Manga Mundo after all, so you're getting what you signed up for. Anyway, let's get into it, shall we? Sakamoto Days is a Japanese manga series by Yuto Suzuki. It's been serialized in Shueisha's weekly Shonen Jump since November 2020, with 17 published volumes released so far. The story follows Taro Sakamoto, a retired legendary hitman who has settled into a quiet life as a family man. And put on a good few pounds as a result. He's a dad now, and he might as well look the part. However, his peaceful existence is shattered when old enemies and former colleagues from his hitman days come seeking revenge. To protect his family and loved ones, Sakamoto must rely on his exceptional combat skills to face a variety of adversaries, all while trying to maintain his ordinary facade. If this sounds a bit familiar, that's because it kind of is. The plot point involving a legendary assassin coming out of his retirement to take care of some unfinished business isn't exactly new to audiences. Characters like John Wick and Bob Odenkirk's character from the movie Nobody quickly come to mind, and that's fair. But as with all things, when a story like that goes through the shonen blender, it comes out on the other side as an insane, exaggerated smoothie of the most heart-racing and hype-inducing aspects of what we love about them. The action is simply bonkers, masterfully taking all the exciting action set pieces from great action movies in the past few decades and removing all the restraints that come with live action or practicality. Sakamoto Days is bold and brash in its presentation, but it knows when to slow down to let its characters breathe and evolve. Speaking of characters, this manga has one of the best ensembles in all of modern shonen, rivaled only by heavy hitters like Dandadan and Jujutsu Kaisen. No character feels particularly out of place among its diverse and colorful cast, and each new arc finds a way to make even gag characters relevant. This manga's ensemble is led by none other than the titular character, Taro Sakamoto. As we said in the intro, this guy's aura is the stuff of legends. Even after packing on a few pounds, Sakamoto is almost as deadly as he was in his prime. His 5 years in retirement have put a little bit of rust on his skills, but he still decimates basically 95% of the other characters. He's not quite invincible though, and some opponents force him to go all out, burning an insane amount of calories in a single instant and returning him to his former physique, which we're going to call Skinny Moto. Sakamoto's a simple man with simple needs. He doesn't talk much and spends his days managing his convenience store with his wife and his daughter, whom he loves very much. Then there's Shin, who some might even call the second protagonist. He's a 19-year-old who gained mind-reading powers as a child after an accident in a top-secret laboratory. He was Sakamoto's apprentice before he retired, and he seeks out his old master at the start of the story. After getting his butt thoroughly handed to him, Sakamoto saves his life and he begins working at the store. Shin's arc throughout the manga shows him getting stronger under the guidance of his master/boss as they navigate the cutthroat assassin world. It follows a more familiar trajectory as the arcs of other shonen anime protagonists, and Shin fills that role perfectly. He's the likable rookie who's learning the ropes and making his way up. Then there's Lu Xiaotong, the daughter of a Chinese triad family with ties to the underground and a butt-kicking alter ego when she gets drunk. Then there's Heisuke, a former assassin who's good at basically nothing but sniping. And when I say good, I actually mean frickin' incredible. Then there's Nagumo, a shape-shifting, smooth-talking, multi-weapon specialist who has a ton of history with Sakamoto. And Shishiba, the hammer-slinging, cool-headed, efficient member of the secret group of super-strong assassins known as the Order. And his partner Osaragi, a mysterious young woman who dresses like a widow and wields a frickin' buzzsaw. And Kanaguri, an obsessive cinephile who's obsessed with making movies and creates chaos just to get the perfect shot. And Takamura, an old dude who mutters unintelligible words to himself but can swing his sword and cut an entire building in half. And Kamihate, a shut-in, socially anxious sniper who is so scared of coming outside that we have literally never seen anything of him but his gun. And you get the point. And that's not even scratching the surface. The characters are incredible, the action is unparalleled, wearing its movie influences heavy on its sleeve. The villains are equally ruthless and sympathetic while having a strong connection to Sakamoto's past, and it's consistently hilarious, despite having some seriously messed up stuff in it. There's a lot to love about Sakamoto Days, and with a trailer for the anime adaptation having dropped just a few weeks ago, it's about to become a lot more popular than it already is. There are less than 170 chapters of the manga out at this point, so there's no better time to hop on the hype train than now. You'll be all caught up before the show officially airs in January 2025, and if you're watching this after that, I already know you're having a ball. It's just that good. Anyway, that's all we have for today, folks. Do you agree with our verdict? Maybe there are some cool aspects of Sakamoto Days that I forgot to mention. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell to get regular updates on new videos. I make awesome anime and manga content like this every week, so be sure to check them out. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.